And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with stream number 2 of the Logitech Ready to Play series for Bangladesh. 70k on the line, 150 registered teams. Slowly but surely, we're thinning down the line day by day. But still, it's a long way to go. It's going to be your boy Aggressive here as your host at your caster. And today's matchup, it's going to be a close one for my hearts because a couple of my friends are going to be playing. Not going to be biased at all. And we're going to be jumping straight down over towards the game in a couple of seconds. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy for this one. It's going to be Team Clique going up against Venom Minerva. And it will be, let's say, somewhat of a one-sided affair when you look at it on paper. Because some of the teams are just on a different league of their own. I don't think anyone can touch them here on that regard. And the way that I know Clique are going to be playing, it's going to be an issue. They're my close friends. I play ranked with them quite often. They're always there when we hang out. So I know their play style. But from the other end of the spectrum, Venom Minerva, it will be a pretty tough fight for them. But if anyone can do it, it has to be them at the bare minimum. With the players having a little bit of fun trying to go in for the agent selection. But hey, it's completely fine. Nothing to really worry about. A couple of picks up. See how it all goes. On the other side, though, we do see a little bit more of a standardized composition without the jet. And not having that jet present could be a detrimental factor, but Banglamai going in for the Sage, that seems a little bit more arduous to me, I think. Like, slowly coming in, 20 seconds left on the clock. Strong parts from both ends, but the Cypher and the Sage with the Chamber.
Choose your agent.
Venom has me worried if they're not opting for that initiator, but standardized comps on both sides. With a double duelist, possibly, but a single Reyna without a raise, just try and slow down a lot of these aggressive pushes. Their entry potential feels a little bit too weak. I don't know how much I can even back this one up. Because for now, I'm leaning a lot more heavily towards the side of Clique because their squad just holds a lot more potency in comparison to the others. But regardless, I think that they can evaluate their concerns a little bit more here and just be completely mellow on that tone. They look to be proper, but I don't know how this is going to pan out for them. I'm still leaning heavily towards members of Clique because of the way that they play and the way that I know they can play. So maybe, just maybe, could be looking at the back end of something really horrendous if they're not careful. Still take, but these squads are just feeling up a bit, playing out their nines. Zuka. Not opting for any traps just yet. I don't know how much I like this, but hey, if he wants to go for that first initial peak, either he could be domed or he could be taken out almost immediate. Bazooka finds the first 2 taps, does get a tiny little damage over towards the Cypher. The Cypher's gonna get tickled, immediately healed back up though regardless. And all the attackers waiting outside of this B side to see if they can find their first initial take. No info's being given away. They're just chilling, they're just vibing, and they can easily rotate their way around over towards this mid and possibly head on up towards heaven. Looks good for them, but for how long is the real issue. Well, it's gonna break at any second. It's gonna get caught out in a pretty tough spot of his own. In this rotation, he may find something. Slow, methodical play in Banglamai is gonna be good for one.
Go get him.
Shabab swings out. Friends is reign supreme. Finds the first initial shot, and Mazuka's looking for more. Not gonna be able to find out anything. A couple of whips there from his side. Finds 1 kill though at the bare minimum, but it's completely okay because Shubushu, the Omen's gonna be able to shut down one. Things look quite good. Mighty fine for the members of the defense. They started all off in a pretty clean note, and the only casualty being the Chamber. I think they're good.
make him dance.
You see the buys coming in. Mazuka being the only one opting to buy, and it's completely generalized for them to do so. Nothing much to worry about, but again, saving up a little bit too much money there. He could have easily opted to go in for something else, but it's not like that good for him now, does it? Mazuka has the headhunter in hand, but the timing is so crucial, and I think he's dead. Goodbye, sleep tight, sweet dreams. And Mazuka, he could have just waited around the corner. He didn't even need to go in for this swing. That was a bad play, and I'm pretty sure his teammates are going to be kicking him for that one. Heal's going to be coming in. This is a double healer-based composition, so at the end of the day, yeah. You need to be very careful. Pushing up from the other side. Teams, they're looking for a little bit more value here, but not really getting much now, are they? Banglamite again, holding down the line. Spray comes in. Needs to be careful of how many bullets he is going to utilize to try and go in for this execute. That's a teleport over towards the open, and one by one they're just gonna drop. Looking for more. Chop's not gonna be able to find out anything, but Banglamite is gonna be able to retaliate. A couple of more shots and a couple of more kills, and Banglamite on the Sage gets a 4K. It sends them back down to hell. 2-0, but a very costly round indeed for the side of the defense. This should not have gotten this close, because now they're in a sticky situation where they either need to go in for buys or they need to go in for a save. And opting to go in for buys here, I don't know how much I like it, because the save will allow them to gain a slight advantage, but that slight advantage could get nullified against. You see the slow play. So go making his way up, but again, he has no idea that the defender's on the other side of the planet. He's not checking his back. Spike. It's already present on towards the B side, and Venom Minerva. They're playing such a beautiful mind game to hold this one off, but that smoke, it's gonna force them to rotate. Sage still holding on down strong with the spike. They're waiting to see if they can find that first initial peek. And Mazuka, he is dead. He's gonna get caught. Here comes one from the back, and that's gonna be the kill that they required. Again, it's all up to Banglamite. If he's able to hold, there's no way they can make their way towards the other sideline, right? They're gonna get straight into his crosshair vicinity. He's gonna be coming in, but no, Mazuka. Sorry, Banglamite, I mean. Normally, he's the one playing the Sage, so my brain just automatically thinks of him. That's gonna be a bad one. Hero possibly gets more value here. Not opting to clear out the full entire corner. 8 seconds left on the clock. One person needs to survive. Just run away. Save yourself for another rainy day here, buddy. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds and more than enough time to take it all away. Shabab's gonna be able to take down one. The last person remaining will be the Sky. One more kill. Should be good for him if he wants to find it, but it's pretty much anything. 3-0. Again, these rounds are getting quite close for comfort. They are dropping like flies, and they need to make sure that they start building up that bank. It's the most important thing that you need to remember as a team is to constantly be in check of the way that you play everything. I don't see that here, and this is why I can't really say they're playing this one down properly. But the other end, though, that was a good shot. And Mazuka, you need to show respect to your opposition here, buddy, because it seems as though Venom Minerva, they're just a tad bit better than what you expect. The operator just gets completely cleaned up. The other side, they're gonna feel this pressure. This pressure is just gonna keep on mounting more and more as time passes, ladies and gentlemen. You see up pretty tough position for them to come around from, but
Cover going out.
regardless, it's good. It's proper. For now, slow it all down. This play from the members of Minerva, no forms of over-aggression, and very slow and systematic in the way that it all goes through.
Thirty seconds left.
See that Valorant's in the perfect angle. Does find the first, he's gonna find the second, he's gonna find the third. Beautiful play from the side of Banglamai. That is what you want from your save, slipping and sliding as if he's on ice. No one can hit this man when he has his groove on. And that Vandal is able to sing that song that we all love to hear. Good plays, good shots. This is how Banglamai does what he does best. Just brag out of his mind. But, Clique, they still have a lot more rounds to win before they can finally be out of that deep water, because either they get 2 more rounds, and with those 2 rounds they can finally take a breath of relief, because then their attacking side will be a little bit more easier to handle with the sheer amount of rounds. But Bazooka, beautiful flick and a half, takes down ABD Bro. And he is now back online, trying to go in for the double dip, though. This double dip could be bad, but it could be good at the same time. He's able to find so much value. But towards the other side, here comes the Sky. The shot is not going to be good. He throws off his crosshair placement, and he's going to get dropped for it exactly. Shubu Shu.
Shadows traveling.
Has the smokes in hand. The dark cover is going to be able to give him some little bit of a hold. Here comes the spam, but it doesn't really find out anything just yet. Gotta be careful here, buddy, because on the other side, these are specters. You do not see the tracers, and that could easily spell doom for you. Not the best cyber cage, I would say, but hey, it's completely fine. Maybe they're gonna be able to find one more. Bazooka, again, goes in for a swing. He's worried with his own life, and he's looking for more, and Banglamai's gonna be able to drop the bodies. 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. Such beautiful holes from the members of defense. You gotta love it when you see it. Aim is good, aim is present. My god. They mean this is the server. The other side though. Again, Venom Minerva, they're trying to make their way up. That last round wasn't close, so they finally have an opportunity to prove themselves once more here on the server by being able to gain a tiny form of an advantage. But does it look that good for them? Not exactly, unless Shabab just... Ouch. You really do not want to go in for that level of an over-aggressive peak. Be a bad one, but still different. Will be the game changer possibly for the defensive side. He needs to go in for a perfect defensive hold, and if he's able to gain it, it's gonna be beautiful for him. That's gonna be the first. But no, the Omen completely whips it all out, and that's just a bad scenario. But regardless, Hero, last person remaining, but Mazuka shuts it down immediately with the 2 of force in hand. 6-0. They have the hold, they have the proper game plan. They are trying to execute it down the direction.
Perfect. Teleport's ready.
Still take though. Once again, on a pretty good side lane. run over towards the other side here. Once again, trying to see if he can find an over-aggressive player from the smokes, but Venom Minerva, they're not getting anything. They bought in the Spectres and Maglamar is on a lurk. Play by him if he has the perfect timing. This is easily done. Here comes Shabab. He's gonna be able to find out some more. He drops a body, but he needs to drop more. He doesn't find anything here. Mazuka's trying to retaliate, gets immediately cleaned up from the other side. And with another body getting picked up because of the resurrection, things look clear and they look dark. And it's all up to Tilt different, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get anything here, buddy. He's been good. He's been fly when it comes down to his defensive holds, but to try and stop out 3 players who's rushing down the side that quick of a speed, he needed that kill on towards the Sage. He doesn't get anything here. He's looking for some more. Maybe finds one, but still 8 seconds left on the clock. More than enough time to turn things around. One from the top end, one from the bottom. He spots out one of the heads, but the timing. He needs to be good. He needs to be perfect. But he doesn't find the shot. He's so much more fluid, but he was so stiff in this clutch situation. He dropped mainly because of that. He had a flash in hand. He had every single opportunity to turn things around, but again, these type of clutch situations can completely catch you off guard. And this is even more problems.
This is a nice spot.
Again, aggressive peek from the man. He nearly gets his head chopped off one more time. Has a trap, but doesn't opt to use it just yet. Tiny little bit questionable why these trademarks are not being utilized in a lot of these different cases. But again, Mazuka straight through the smoke, catches out poor old Rex before he can even do anything. And he's just going in for these spams. He's just waiting. He's just chilling. He's just trying to go in for these kills. And Mazuka finally coming alive, baby. And he means business. Here comes another flash over towards the other side, and Venom Minerva, they're shaking in their boots. They're gonna try to turn things around, maybe for their side, but does it look good for them? Not exactly. Oh, here comes the man just swung out, said peekaboo, I see you, and just immediately dipped out. I can respect that. Shabab, though, has a pretty decent lurk going already, but don't break the tripwire, just wait it out. Just see how it all goes for you, because here comes an army to try and support you here almost immediately, and it's gonna be a triple kill for the side of the defense, 1 for each, and a 7-1 to close out this round. Well played, well executed, but for Venom Minerva, this could easily spell things for them. Again, aim potential of a lot of these players on the defense just far outshines so many of the plays being made from the other side. That's what's making me question what do we want to do here.
Cover going out.
Because currently it needs to be so one-sided. Again, it's not over until the fat lady sings. So maybe we could be looking at a lot more option. Towards the other side though. See a push up from the back end. I mean, they're just waiting. In the defensive side, they need to know that they're waiting for this slow play and waiting for the members of Clique to push their way up. Maybe gain that first level of advantage, but Clique, they know. Have to push. Just running the clock down, 50 seconds left. One's gonna push their way forward. They're playing for these crossfires, and that's how it should be played. Regardless of the situation, and Shabab needs to immediately dip out. You don't need that angle anymore, buddy. Just give up that space and you give them the space that they deserve. Because if you don't, you could be looking at something pretty bad. That's gonna be the first, he's gonna be the second, and Mazuka's gonna be able to come alive once more. Ladies and gentlemen, he's looking for a tag, he's looking for a headshot, but not gonna be able to get it. Needs to worry about a lot more, and Shabab's gonna be able to shut down another. Looking for the final couple of kills here. Should be able to get it because 40 seconds left on the clock. Nothing that you can do. Rushmane's gonna be finding out one, and he's gonna be able to find out a second. 8-1. And that double kill pretty much seals the deal. That round was a buy round for them. That buy round going south that quickly pretty much puts that final nail on the coffin for this match. This could easily be one of the first 11 ones that we have seen on stream. The possibility of being even a 13-1, considering how flawlessly a lot of these rounds are being played by the members of Clique. And the one round that they did lose was because of a lot of over-aggression from the defense. They just got a little bit too cocky in the positions that they were in. And like this time, again, Mazuka, I understand that you're absolute E-man and you're absolute chat, but such a dangerous angle and dangerous fight to take. He knows the position. He's gonna try to take the shots. But again, Mazuka, you don't need to go in for stuff like this. You just... I understand you have the confidence, man, but I don't think you have that level of aim for it just yet. Manglama is gonna get a little bit of a haircut. He's gonna need to get back out almost immediately if he's not careful there. And the last player remaining is gonna be the Sage, but Hero, okay, he's being an absolute beast. Nearly was the hero for the squad. Got a clutch if he was able to, but then again, sometimes it's just about those last couple of plays. Little difference gonna be able to find it. 9-1 for the score. And the defense looks almost but can't figure out a way of how any of this will work out for them, because currently feels a little bit too one-sided. Alright. That's a proper angle if he wants to take a swing, but with so much information being given away, he's gonna try to take a fight. Immediately dips back out. Smart plan, not overcommitting at all to this engagement. So I like that. Immediately dip out, maybe get a fadeaway shot, doesn't find out much. Flash comes in, doesn't find the angle, does find the peak though, doesn't he find the shot? Too many peaks from one specific angle, and that's gonna be payback for him. Shabab's gonna be able to retaliate though regardless. That looks good for him. But the Omen. Oh, baby. Missed the shot. And that's a pretty tough shot to miss. Why? Again, I don't understand. Some of the times that they peek these corners, I just don't get it. Why are you trying to peek them? You just gave it up already. Someone will hold it. These small mistakes from the side of Jay are going to be costing them a couple of rounds here. These rounds are something that they cannot afford to lose, but still, without a Cypher in play, the trigger discipline could have been good, but Mazuka not looking to go in for it just yet. It's the spike in his scraps. He's looking for some more. Maybe he finds it, maybe not. We don't know just yet.
I have the spike. Your duty
One
is
enemy remaining.
Your tactics failed.
Went for the run and gun, and he paid the price for it with his life.
Last round before the switch.
Not much you can say about it there. What's this Mazuka being Mazuka?
That goes there.
See a fast take once more. Sideline. Suka looking to see if he can find the kill. Again, aggression. A little bit too much from his end. Gets caught out once more. Needs to worry about a lot more here if he wants to hold down this side. Has a neural theft available. And that's going to keep out any form of a surprise plan that the defenders could have had. Could be a possible rotation. Could just be another hold. It's all up to Shabab. Shabab is able to find some form of value here on this race. Maybe things would look good for them, but again, he peeked out a little bit too far and he's gonna get dropped because of it. Banga may be the one to try and retaliate, but he dropped down towards the low ground. There's no way he's gonna be able to hold. Last person remaining is gonna be on the defense and immediately gets taken out. 9-3. The defenders
Switching
just
sides.
was not the best of rounds to be had, but I guess Venom Minerva, they were able to just shut down a lot of these over aggressive plays. confidence is key, but sometimes you need to show your opposition respect. If you are going in for the same peak over and over again, at one point they're gonna hit their shots, and that is the point where you are gonna start being on the wrong end of a lot of this.
We win, we survive.
A little bit of a water break for me, ladies and gentlemen, because it's been a pretty long day for me, and it's been tough. Look, Hero on the other side is gonna have an even harder of a day, but okay, ABD Bro's gonna be able to find that first initial kill. Taking down the Omen early is quite an important feat for them to try and hold on to. But again, looking towards the other side, maybe a body needs to get dropped, and if Hero doesn't get taken out here, things are gonna look bad.
Spike down
And it just went from bad to worse. Still different. Doesn't have an angle for this. This guy's gonna come in at any second to just completely break down this one player. He's not gonna be able to hold down this angle.
remaining.
Seven's gonna be able to find one. Mazuka's the only one left alive. He is really far away on this lurk. He's on the other side of the planet. Does find that first kill, but to get both of these frags, it's gonna take a miracle. Miracles need to be made here from him. Oh!
One enemy remaining.
One more kill. Just doesn't know the position, doesn't know the angle. Good plays from the side of Venom Minerva. They're playing into the strategy that, okay, they're of higher rank. They're gonna start pushing us for gunfights. Why don't we isolate these gunfights and take it on a tradable angle? And even if you are the best player in the world, if your opponents have a beautiful crossfire and they are able to find the trade on a 2 versus 1 situation, there's no way you're gonna be able to get out of that alive. These type of crossfires are the most fundamental basics of Valorant. You can never underestimate it. Even Irons can take down Radiant if they are able to communicate on all of these plays. Yeah, maybe on the aim department something bad could happen, but it's fine. Nothing to worry about here. But on the other side, I think that Hero
Down B.
with his buddies are going to be able to find even more. Drake comes in down strong, finds the last couple of kills. He's able to shut it all down. Beautifully done, ladies and gentlemen. 5 going in favor of Venom Minerva. Lowdowns on the pistol round, lowdowns on the anti-eco round. That's what you would expect. That's the game of Valorant here, especially when you're going up against Spectre, but
There.
it's 9 and 5. I believe they need to look for even
There.
This is a pretty aggressive take over towards his B side, and it looks to be quite promising from the members of the other end. And oh my god, Shabab, that's a flick and a half, and that was absolutely gorgeous. He's gonna be able to get something done at the bare minimum, but he needs to worry about this one player from the side. Mazuka's gonna be able to drop one more, and with the Cypher also dead, things are not looking that good for them. Information being given that one player is holding from the side of Streets. They need to move their way up, and I'm pretty sure that Till Different's gonna be able to get that first initial. Beautiful swing from him. He is able to find out pretty much everything in this chamber trap. Yep, that gives away the spot. They know he's on mid. He's playing from market. And the Omen, he's hungry for this kill. Walking his way up, creeping his way in. Hero has a Spectre, and this Spectre has been serving him so well. Mazuka takes a swing. He gets instinctively deleted off of the stratosphere. And they're looking for more, but this double peak works out beautifully. But again, they're losing out on so many of these guns, trying to stop the attack, stop the defenders from saving a Spectre. Why are you opting to fight this? You lost out on 2 players. You need to save those guns, man, to try and overwhelm them with your economy. That's important. You always go in for stuff like this. Mistakes being made here, ladies and gentlemen. And this could be the thing that gives Minerva the opportunity. Hero has been such a confident.
You want to play?
20
Let's play.
frags on this one man. He's been on a tear of his own. He does not care who's on the receiving end of his bullets. He's able to find everything done beautifully, but now he has a lot more to worry about as well. Ashes in hand, hero. How much can he get away with? It's a real question. Could be playing from the complete left-hand side. That could easily give it all away. Here comes the plays, and again, they're not gonna clear it. That I expected almost immediately, but the judge finds no value, and Mazuka gets completely impatient. Taking out utility as he's running in towards 7. Again, these are the mistakes that I'm constantly talking about. These are the mistakes that can get you killed at any second. But again, Banglama is able to retaliate with a couple of more kills. He's able to find so much value. He can easily pick up the spike if he's able to get his way up. 37 seconds left on the clock. More than enough time. But they need to go in together. Again, the Omen's a little bit too far. He needs to start pushing. He needs to find this angle off. But again, the timing! And Banglama is going to be able to get this kill. It just does not look good. I don't know how to explain it. It just brings a little bit more of a GBGB down onto my spine because they're getting impatient. And this level of impatience can cost you rounds. 18 and 15. Ontowards facing the Banglamai with 17 and 7. 2 players going absolutely bonkers on the opposition. But for Venom Minerva, it's so much. It was being broken down almost immediately, and that's why. That's a requirement that you need to have. Try and slow down the attackers and give yourself some information that they will be playing from the side of mid. This mid support needs to be coming in almost immediately, but I don't like the idea of opting for a buy like this. I guess they need to try and get something done, but did the player just get dipped out? Understandably so. It's giving them the space he needs. Some form of an advantage, but with the immediate roundup coming in once more, Hero on this Spectre is just such a strong, predominant force. He's able to find so much, but Shabab's gonna be able to shut down further. He wants to try and take himself out with an advantage. Doesn't even find anything here, but regardless, the spray needs to be connecting Shabab at the better weaponry, but doesn't find the kill. It's gonna be another. He needs to be the game changer. He needs to look for this lurk over towards his back. The timing needs to be perfect. The timing is everything, ladies and gentlemen. And I do believe, yeah, he's gonna get caught. He has no idea where the defenders are gonna be coming from. We're gonna drop 11 and 6. A pretty tough one indeed. Spray control not present.
I'm out of stuff.
It's an unfortunate situation to be in. Still. Rolling on back. Let's turn it all around. Take a couple more nudges at it once more.
This goes here. Yes, this should do.
A lot of more rounds to work with. This will be an equal round, of course, from the side of the attackers because they do not really want to give away even more. Suka, clean shot over towards the side of Rex. Finds a couple of more frags to even things out. Maybe, just maybe, it's gonna be with the gateway. And over towards the other end, Solution is not gonna be able to find it. With Suka on the side with this Vandal, just be able to be the game changer for them. Tries to go in for a back end, but oh, the attackers are able to get all the kills that they need to. Down towards mid, down towards the side of A Heaven. And they can immediately rotate, but no, rotations are not being taken. Banglamai, he wants a gun, he gets too greedy, and he's gonna pay the price for it. But still, hey, at the same time, he gains the information for his team. They're gonna be able to rotate. they're heading over towards the other side where Mazzuca's opting to go for the plant. Default plan, smart play. He needs to come out in the open. Absolutely nowhere for him to hide. Shabab, you just wait here with the Bucky. Just chill to see what he can get. But on the other side, poor old E7. Yeah. Good luck trying to get this one out of the back because, understandably so, but with the positions that the defenders are the attackers are holding, sorry, it just doesn't look any good to them now, does it? But if you opt to go in for peaks like that, it will
One
end.
enemy remaining.
Give me a corpse. Where is everyone hiding?
No time, so they get still different. Finds the kill, gets himself a gun upgrade, so I think he's more than happy.
Match point.
12 and 6, ladies and gentlemen. These rounds are getting way too close for comfort. Some of these rounds really should not even be happening, and the fact that it is, I don't like this. But they need to try and maybe fix out a couple of the small issues that they're having. Because what we do see from the side of Venom Minerva is that they have a proper idea, but their mechanical capabilities as a team is not really coming in. They have trade angles, but these trades are not really happening in cohesion with one another, and it feels as though they're getting really caught off guard, but they're even holding angles like this. Hero's been an absolute menace here with the Spectre. The Spectre is able to find so much value. Let's find another kill, but Shabab seems really going to be able to retaliate. Good for one kill, good for the second as well. Mazzuca's looking for the third, he's going to be able to get it. And Mazzuca, easy other. Looks for another one, and the final kill is pretty much his. Takes out the operator, takes him out in style maybe, but okay, a little bit of control from his part, but it's completely fine because they're winning. This guy's low on HP. Final kill can happen at any second. Seekers gets the info, but to get this kill, nothing but a minute.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Shabab with that kill closes everything out, and
Attackers
Clique,
win.
they're gonna be the ones to move forward. Really well done from the side of Clique to take this round away. And Venom Minerva, not really the best of performances, I would say, but regardless, you tried your best. You really did get a lot of the rounds. And Hero, I'm a fan, man. You absolutely dunked on everyone. Beautifully done, and a chef's kiss to all of you. They did well. And for Clique, small mistakes here and there when it comes down to overcommitting to a lot of the fights. But I believe you're going to be able to improve upon that as the tournament goes on. Because you have to remember, this is just Series 1. We still have Series 2. And Season 2 coming in soon enough. So make sure you head out for that one. But for now, thank you all for stopping by and spending your time with me. We're going to be seeing you tomorrow with a lot more action from the Logitech, ready to play series. See you then.